after the latest update. LeBron James is now the highest rated player in the NBA 2K video game. LeBron has a 98 rating, everyone else a 97 or below. Shannon, I know this makes your day. On a scale of 1 to, let's just say 1 million, how impressive is that?
Yeah! What you got to say about that, Gil? You were talking about it.
Are you going to 1 billion?
Yeah! Yeah, it's more than a mil.
Yeah.
More than a million.
More than a million.
More than, greater than. You saw it. He done got a bump now. At 38 years of age, in year 20, he's the highest rated man on 2K. Now, I want to know, in my lifetime, in your lifetime, will you ever see a player rated this high in his late 30 and year 20? I think not.
No.
98 over Luka, Nikola Jokic, Giannis, Embiid. He 2 point over KD. And he got the second highest dunk rating behind Ja. What? It's very impressive. You do realize that they base ratings on individual play, not team success, because I know where you tried to head. And I don't even want to hear nothing about that middle one, because I know that's where you're going to probably try to lead to. You think you're slick, too. What is that free throw? I wonder what his free throw rating is.
That's a good one. I haven't written that one down.
Don't worry about it.
You know.
Skip, look, no one saw this coming. It's a historic, he's playing at a historic level in year 20. And no one is currently playing better, although their records, there's not a whole lot in the win total to show for it.
No.
But nobody's playing better than LeBron James, and the ratings reflect how well he's playing. He's averaging in the month of January 33.6, 9.4, 8 assists. For the season, he's basically 30, 9, and 7. He should be 98. He's going to keep going. Why? Before long, he'll be 99.
Really?
And then what you going to do?
Yeah. So, scale of 1 to 1 million, he's a trilly? Is that what he is?
A trilly.
Yeah.
A trilly.
Okay. I give you the big picture of this. It is phenomenal. It is astonishing what he has done. It is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay.
It's all of the above.
What's the catch?
You know that word?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's from Mary Poppins.
But it is from Mary Poppins.
There are several catches to this. Because even though I will buy the 98 as the overall, when I look hard at this, how can you have a 98 and your team is a losing team? How can it be sub 500 when you're a 98? Well, I'll tell you exactly why. As a closer this year, he gets a 48. And I may be being nice about the 48. And as a three-point shooter, he gets a 0 because he's at the bottom of the barrel.
They said this him.
Okay, well, it's just wrong. Okay, let me quickly recount the ways as a closer that he has failed his team. I'm going to remind everybody, I dare anybody out there to go back and look at the tapes of these games. Be my guest, please. I'm just going to be quick with this because the Indiana game at home was just unforgivable because you're up 17 at home over Indiana with 10 minutes left, and down the stretch of the game in the fourth quarter, LeBron goes 2 for 8, 0 for 1 from 3, scores 4 points. He's a -10, and they lose at the buzzer. You can't do it. At Philadelphia, they had a miraculous comeback at the end of the game. No thanks to LeBron because he didn't contribute at all to it. And what happened in overtime? He scores 0. He goes 0 for 2 from the field and 0 for 1 from 3. Well, it's just not good. You're a 98. You got to be there for your team in that game, and you weren't there. And then the Celtics at home, you get a nice look for a walk-off 3, and you missed it. You got to make one every once in a while. And then the Hornets at home, you've got them, and then you don't got them. And LeBron just went ghost down the stretch of that game, and then he runs out of the
And then went to Charlotte and did what to him?
Okay, he did. But he didn't do it at home, and they lost by 2 at home to Charlotte. Unforgivable, inexcusable. Then the Maverick game at home. My God, LeBron, what are you doing? Fourth quarter and 2 overtimes, and he just ghosted his team. And he was a combined 2 of 12 in the fourth quarter and 2 overtimes. And in the 2 overtimes, he went 0 for 6 and 0 for 4 from 3. It's not good enough. You can't be a 98 if you do that. Yeah, you can.
It is.
Okay, and then the Sixers come to the crypt. And down the stretch, he doesn't score in the last 3 minutes, and they lose a close game. I don't get it. And then Sacramento at home, in the fourth quarter, he goes 1 of 7, 0 for 3 from 3, and they lose by 5. It's not good enough. At Sacramento, they call a play for LeBron at the end of the game, and he doesn't really want the ball. And Schroeder finally runs out to the top, back past half court. Give me the ball, and he's the one who drives it and makes the 2 free throws after De'Aaron Fox fouls him. It's one thing after another. So as a closer, I think I'm being nice to him to give him a 48. It's probably less than that. And,
but they didn't have closing on there.
Okay.
They got overall rating, 3-point, and dunk.
I got it, because for the most part, through big stretches of the game, he is astonishing. And yet, from 3 this year, he has now fallen to 148th out of 150.
And the 3-point, he's 77, and that's reflective of that.
Okay, he's 30.4%. He averages 7 attempts a game, which is 36th in the league. It's way too high, just way too many attempts when you're missing that many threes. And it should detract slightly from your 98, but it doesn't because you're playing to the crowd. Everybody, he's the face of the league. He's it. He's the most popular player in the league, and they want the 98 to reflect that.
No. But he's been the most popular player.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I mean, he ran away as the leading vote getter again.
All right.
So
there
he's
you
been
go.
that.
Okay.
But Skip, at first he was 96. His play has said he deserves to be higher.
Okay, I agree with that in the big picture of things, because even the other night, even against the Clippers, name a game.
Against the Clippers.
Ever since December 30th, he has been like from another planet.
Yeah.
It's like he's
But who
on
foretold this?
vibranium. I don't know.
I told you this was coming, right?
Yeah.
I told you. Was he clear of that
I don't know if you foretold of this.
This is. I told you he had a little something going on.
Yeah.
Once he got that worked out, and then what happened, Skip?
Atlanta happened. At Atlanta with mom and wife in the front row.
Rocket.
There he went.
Rocket.
And he has not looked back. And I never thought I'd see the day that a 38-year-old would play like a 28-year-old, but he is.
What you mean?
Okay.
39, 40.
Right. Okay.
I was talking to somebody that follows the NBA, covers the NBA. They said, I believe LeBron James can play like this for another 3-4 years.
Well, it looks like he could. I don't know why not.
Well, if he plays like this for another 3-4 years, that record gonna be so far out of there, ain't nobody gonna get it.
I think we're all agreeing that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like Barry's home run record. I don't believe nobody gonna get that.
Okay. I don't know what his mentality is going to be after he passes Kareem. Would it be the same?
It's the same.
Okay.
He's exceeded whatever you thought LeBron James might be coming out of high school.
Yeah.
Whatever your goals were for him, whatever your goals and aspirations were for him, he's exceeded it.
Well, the ultimate goal is to win one more chip, right?
Who said that ain't gonna happen?
I don't know.
Who said that ain't gonna happen?
He's going to have to be.
I'm gonna always say it won't happen.
I'm saying this team doesn't have a closer unless it's Schroeder.
I want you to say that he won't win another title.
He will not win another title. I said it.
I want 10 cases.
Out loud.
I want 10 cases.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it right now. It's a futures bet because he might play 3 or 4 more years, right?
And when he win the title,
yeah, he and Bronny together.
I don't know. That might happen. Yeah, it just might happen.
It might happen.
But Bronny got to go to school for 1 year.
He's got to go to school, and then he's got to be good enough to play with his dad.
He'll be good enough. He's fine.
Right now, his dad's 98.
No, he's a 98 rating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
98 rating.
Yeah.
So that 98 rating, it's hard for me to see a scenario where you all of a sudden you in the 80s or the 70s.
Yeah. I do think he's been inspired by Brady, and I realize it's apples to oranges in the sport, and I realize Brady does get protected in the pocket, but he still takes his fair share of
We want to
punishment.
get fouled. We want our fouls when we go to the free. When we go drive the ball to the basket, we want to be rewarded with that.
All right. Well, they're not rewarding you because you're not a great free throw.
I can't tell. That's not what we.
You've been better. I will give you improvement
We shoot
there.
80% in January.
How did you not go to the lab in the offseason and improve your three-point shot?
Did you not see?
I don't get it.
Oh, have we improved over last year? Yes, we have.
Free throws or threes? Not
free
threes.
throws.
Free throws you have.
Exactly.
You've been on a nice tear of late.
And guess what? You make it seem like the season's over.
After you've had like 98 different free throw routines, you finally settle on one, which is one big deep breath, one dribble, and let it fly. Like it.
And guess what?
Instead of this dribble, I don't know. I got to put my feet behind, my 1 foot behind the other. Just shoot it.
We in the lab. We stay in the lab.
Do you stay in the lab?
Cooking.
Well, what?
The 98 rating say we've been in the lab.
Your lab must not have a three-point line in.
The 98 rating and 95 dunk. Only Ja.
Wow.
Ja what, 23, 24?
I give you that. I give you the dunks. I give you the overall sensation of it. It's right.
Have a
It's
triple-double.
98. Yeah.
We don't like her no more. We don't mess with Triple Double no more.
No.
Because she don't mean nothing to us.
Yeah.
She don't mean
No?
nothing to us.
Really?
Yeah. Because we know we can get her. We can take her on a date anytime we want to.
Really?
Yep.
You're above her.
We're
now.
above her. It's beneath us.
She is beneath
Yeah.
you.
Because
Okay.
the paparazzi don't come when we get her.
Unfortunately, you're beneath about every team in the West except 2.
Whatever.
You're in 12.
Whatever.
Right?
The paparazzi used to come. We used to get these triple dubs and the paparazzi would show up flashing. Now we get triple dubs. Shit, they don't show up. So we don't need them.
Well, unfortunately, you're neglecting that third category, the assist category, because they don't mean anything because you're assisting yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, we get somebody that can knock down shoot. I mean, we get somebody that can knock down shots.
Yeah.
Oh, we can lead the league.
Well,
We've done it before, right? You know we've done it. We've averaged 9 assists this season.
hey, last year, Hachimura shot 44% from 3. Now you got Hachimura.
But
Feed him.
there you
Feed
go.
the beast.
Man, you always on some bullshit. Now we all
Well,
gonna take
let's
off.
see
You got
what
Hachimura.
Hachimura, LeBron, and the rest of the crew can do because there's 2 tough tests coming up for the Lakers next, guys. Shannon, of course, you've got the Celtics tomorrow night and then the Nets on Monday.
We got them.
All
Both
right,
of them.
let's get back to a guy that I will give a rating of more than $1 trillion to, Joe Burrow.
Uh-oh.
Is he becoming the new face of the NFL?
Yep.
Let's discuss.
No.